Yeah, we're not drying out yet. It's tapering off in some areas across the Metroplex, but still plenty of wet roads out there, still plenty of rain coming down. So as we just mentioned, give yourself some extra time getting on those roads. We'll have some ponding to deal with in some areas too. Let's get you on out, show you where the rain is right now as we head a little farther east, getting out toward Garland, the eastern part of Dallas County, heading up into Collin County. Widespread moderate showers there. You can see just about anywhere you go in Collin County right now, the rain is coming down, but it has tapered off for the most part in Denton County. That is definitely the case heading over to Tarrant County as well, around Fort Worth and Saginaw, where we did have some heavier rain during the overnight hours in that little batch of heavier rain just in the southern part of Dallas County there, just south of I-20. So yes, we do have plenty of wet roads out there and beginning to see some redevelopment well to our south, down toward Cleburne. And actually south of there as you get out toward Meridian and Hillsborough this morning, getting down into central Texas toward Waco. So some heavier rain there. And I think that's the area that we'll have to watch as we go through the morning for the heavier rain and potential aggravations as far as the flooding is concerned in those areas too. But still, take your time out there. You can see the 1.71 inches of rain since midnight out at the DFW airport or UNT campus there that was in Denton. So yes, it has been very wet there. And those temperatures are going to be in the mid and upper 60s heading out the door for you this morning. So a warm start with the wet weather still out there that we're going to be dealing with as well. So the kids heading off to the bus stop this morning, they'll need to pack all of the rain gear this morning, the raincoats, probably those boots and the umbrellas as we head out the door this morning. As we head toward recess and lunchtime, though, looks like the rain does start to taper off. We may actually be dry coming home later today, but we'll keep a slight chance for a few showers and storms in the forecast with those temperatures in the lower 80s. And remember, we still have that flood watch in effect for areas a little farther south of the Metroplex as well. So we'll talk more about that for you coming up and get into the weekend too a little bit later. But now over to Deshara checking on traffic.
All right, and we still have quite a few issues working. There are those weather conditions overlaying our traffic maps there. Got to first start off with that traffic alert. Northbound 35E. This is as you're moving through parts of the Carrollton areas. Right at Sandy Lake is what our camera is showing here. And it's a big rig basically straddled across that highway, folks. All lanes blocked, so you're going to have to use that frontage road. Good news with this situation, if there is any, all right, once you exit, you can hop back on as immediately after you get past that incident and go through a couple of those traffic lights there. Oak Cliff, Redbird, good morning to you. You got a little issue as well. Northbound 67 at Camp Wisdom. Those left lanes are currently blocked. That one's only about a 10-minute delay. I say only, but if you leave late, that's going to cause you some problems. So, of course, give yourself some extra time, as we always say in these situations. 45 northbound, if you're coming from southern Dallas County, trying to get on up into Dallas, downtown, that is, that's what you're going to deal with. A couple of lanes blocked on that left-hand side. I do want to zoom into that problem in Carrollton so you can get an idea of what you're dealing with as far as the delays are concerned. But again, once you exit, you hop back on, your drive is smooth and clear as you get past the Bush Turnpike. And I say smooth and clear, I mean no other accidents headed northbound going up toward Denton. Fort Worth to Dallas, there's a look at your drive time. Speaking of Denton County, I do want to get out to Richard Solomon helping me track what's happening on the roads this morning. Richard, good morning to you. Where are you? What are you seeing?
Well, yeah, good morning to you, Deshara. Right now we are in Denton. We just made it through all that heavy weather, that heavy rain that we were seeing all morning long. Let me show you the roads, what they're looking like out here right now. We actually just passed the University of North Texas over to our left. Let me clear off this camera for you so you can see a little bit better what we're talking about. The roads are pretty clear so far out here in Denton, but we did get through that accident that you were talking about on I-35 East headed towards Denton, where we're at right now. And in that area, there was a lot of heavy rain and a lot of ponding water. Now, we haven't seen any of that up here yet. So we're going to swing around 380 East, head towards that route and kind of track that area for you to show you what we're seeing out there. So I'll give you another live update of how your roads are looking. But for now, I'm going to toss it back to Mark in studio. I'll give you another live update here in just a few.
All right, Richard, a reminder to stay safe on the roadways this morning and to be weather aware with the WFAA app. You can get personalized alerts for any storms that move into your neighborhood and also watch live radar right down to your street. It is free in your app store.